All
Yes.
right. Oh, awesome. Thank you all for being here. As I mentioned, this is going to be a short meeting because we are only going to be voting on the Students' Assembly agenda. But so, let me call this meeting to order. Now, officer reports, as you may know, we are doing them written. I have gotten most of the officer reports. Just please make sure you have them there by the end of the day so that I can add them to our officer reports file and just have that available before the Students' Assembly meets on Wednesday. But with that being said, is there any questions or anything people would like to say, like right now in this officer report section, something that's very pressing that they would like to share with folks before we move on? All right. Since I guess not, we can move to the next item in the agenda, which would be our regular agenda, and that item is to review and vote on the Students' Assembly agenda. So let me open that real quick. StudEx, Students' Assembly. This one, I just have to change the date there. Oh, February 23rd, there we go. All right, so this is the agenda for this next cycle in Students' Assembly. It's a pretty heavy cycle in general. We have all the bills that we didn't have previous weeks, like they all just kind of came in this week. And hopefully, one of these, like especially had already been discussed last week, like the resolution. But hopefully there's a good discussion regarding it this time. But hopefully it's not too contentious or anything. And all of like others are some amendments coming through. None of these amendments. So there is an amendment coming through next cycle, which is related to the religious clauses that we are taking away. That prohibit funding for them. Just because, yeah, that needs to be removed since it's illegal. But that is not one of the amendments coming through. These ones are related to the DEI fund and also to in regards to Mary's like position. And then the rest are funding. And as you can see, we have here, general funding for Bridges International, which is like who set the precedent for us to remove parts from the Constitution that
Just letting you know that Hamad has a few comments about the organization of it. And then also he said that Bridges is a consent agenda.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Because it's a general funding. All right. Yeah, because this one actually goes here. Hamad, do you want to say your comments?
He's been typing them.
Oh,
they're all
okay.
in the chat.
Would you all like me to read them over, or can you all read them? Just because I can't see anything right now, but I can.
I can go ahead and read them out, Umberto.
Oh, thank you, Ethan.
Hamad just said if anyone has a committee of the whole bill, please send it to him so he can add it to the legislative tracker. Bridges' consent agenda, please move student groups to the top of the agenda and add the guest speaker to the agenda prior to the approval of the minutes. So yeah.
Thank you. And just a correction, just make sure you're sending all the bills to me, and I'll make sure they're added to the tracker, please. Thank you. Any other comments on that or questions on the material coming through?
Who is the guest speaker?
Oh, the guest speaker this cycle is Constanza Castro. I should add that to the agenda real quick. I kind of forgot to add that, but yeah, they're confirmed to come in. They're going to be joining virtually because they are in DC. But they're a Senate alumni that actually I got the honor of meeting back in the days. And she's great and has been doing great after Senate too. So hopefully that serves as motivation for folks in Senate, just to see what life was during Senate in that time and what life has looked like after Senate. So yeah, that's gonna be. So let me add that real quick.
And then it looks like Camden has his hand up.
Yeah, Camden.
Is there going to be an in-person option tomorrow?
Yes,
Yes.
it's going to be hybrid. Yeah.
You might want to put that at the top of the agenda then.
Alright. Yeah, sorry. I just kind of I realized I used like a previous
No. You're all good. Don't apologize. I
format
was just
and didn't
pointing it out.
Hybrid option. All right. Thank you all so much for those clarifying points. Those were definitely my bad. I kind of overlooked some stuff from the agenda, but thank you all. Any other points, comments, questions?
Do we need a motion to reorganize the agenda?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
I motion to reorganize the agenda to put student groups at the top.
Sounds
Second.
good. That's been properly moved and seconded. Could the voting members please send your vote in the chat, and aye if you will approve this move. Or you can say nay too, or abstention. if you
Also, Hamad said environs is not on the agenda, so they also need to be added.
well, I didn't see those in the legislation, the Students Assembly legislation tracker. Let me see.
They are in there.
Yeah, isn't one sec. DIB.
It was passed through both committees, and Hamad said the ACMI is not on it.
Okay. One sec. Yeah, I apologize. I did do this agenda just now because I had been studying for an exam, so I apologize for all these mistakes. But I'll make sure I'll add them for sure. Let me stop sharing real quick so that I can do that real quick. Let me see. Legislation, finite tracker. Oh, I see them now. Yeah. All right.
So while Umberto's doing that, I have a quick question. Did anyone here talk to the group Asian Classical Music Initiative before they applied for funding? I'm just trying to figure out who they spoke to, as there was a lot of information that was not communicated to them before they applied.
No, not really. I haven't had any communications with them.
I have a quick question that's not on this topic, but when do bills for next cycle need to be in by? Is it this Friday?
Friday, yes.
This Friday,
Okay.
5.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yep, those have been added. Now it should be all correct. What do folks think? Does it look? Are there any other mistakes? I really apologize. I should have done this ahead of time.
We can't see it yet. It's not shared.
Oh.
Can you put all the resolutions and SSR or Constitution amendments on the bottom, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna move, like, with Wesley's motion to put funding for groups on the top, that's gonna move all of the others to the bottom, so I'll make sure to do that. All right. Let me just do that real quick. So we have this one. I'm gonna move it to the. All right. So with this, with these edits, all groups should be at the top and all amendments and resolutions at the bottom. Does it look good to folks?
We're actually still missing one amendment. It's Hamad's amendment, the 2022-51.
Let me see. A bill to amend.
Yeah, Title 3, Article 8, Section 1. It's at the top, the one you're hovering on right now, or that I am.
Wait, I'm pretty sure that's the. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, yeah. I don't know why I thought it said cycle 11, but cool.
I went ahead and added it to the agenda. You don't have to do it.
Thank you.
So it's going to be the second last item.
Awesome. Thank you, Hamad. So now it should be good. Any questions? Or do I see a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second? All right, it's been properly moved and seconded. All of those in favor of voting for this, please say aye in the chat. If you would not like to vote it to approve, say nay. If you would like to abstain, just say abstain. All right, and with that, this agenda gets approved. Thank you all so much. Now, that is our only item in the StudEx agenda. So do folks have any announcements before we go? Here. Any announcements?
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
Awesome. All of those in favor, please say aye or make a reaction or something.
Let's do it.
Awesome. Thank you all so much. Short StudEx.
Thank
Loved
you.
it.